Hello everybody, I am Julie and I'm excited to be here with you today making my signature dish, but with American lamb. We have this beautiful lamb shoulder. You could use leg of lamb as well. You're just going for a nice stew meat that is gonna break down low and slow. We're gonna start this off, as many good things do, with a nice portion of bacon. We're gonna add that in and that's gonna give us some fat and flavor. Okay, we've got our bacon rendering and we're going to season our American lamb. Let's start with a generous amount of salt. This is 2 pounds of lamb shoulder. I'm gonna use 2 teaspoons of salt and about a teaspoon of nice fresh cracked black pepper. Then we're gonna add a little bit of flour. You just get a better sear when the meat is dry and the flour helps to absorb any moisture on the meat. All right, we've got some nice crispy bacon. Let's get this out and let's leave as much of that fat in there. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil and we're gonna do this in batches. First batch is in. Try to get an even layer on the bottom. Okay, let's turn these over. Look at that. Brown crust, that's what we're looking for. All right, I have all my beautiful seared lamb. Look at that gorgeous mahogany crust. We're gonna just lift that off with some aromatics. Start with some onion, carrots. Of course, we're gonna add a little salt, season as we go. And look how we're getting all this beautiful flavor off the bottom. I love it. Let's get our garlic in, doing 3 cloves of chopped garlic. And we're gonna get tomato paste, get it stirring around. You can see that our tomato paste has caramelized a little bit, it's deepened in color. Let's get our lamb back in. All those gorgeous juices, bacon, sprinkle, sprinkle. This would not be lamb bourguignon if it did not have Burgundy wine. Typically Burgundy wine is Pinot Noir. It is just wonderful to cook with. It doesn't overpower. A little bit of lamb stock as well. We've got a good bit of liquid here, but it's gonna cook for about 2.5 hours in the oven and really reduce down significantly. We're gonna put a little bouquet garni, if you will, but it's just a little twine around some thyme so that I can easily get it out. And then I just have some little bay leaves left, but 1 big or 3 small bay leaves. All right, we're gonna bring this up to a boil, and then we're gonna pop the lid on it and put it in the oven at 325 degrees for 2 to 2.5 hours. We're gonna finish this lamb bourguignon with the classic mushrooms and pearl onions. Just start with some lovely butter, let that melt. So let's get our onions in. They're gonna crackle pop. All right, into the pool. We're gonna let those sit and get nice and darkly colored, and then you know they're gonna be so flavorful. Okay, ooh, very nice. Here is our bouquet garni. Look at that. We've got so many of the thyme leaves and the flavor in, but we can take the stem out. And we're gonna finish it off with our beautiful mushrooms and pearl onions that we have sauteed. This is just so cozy, so homey. I'm gonna serve this over some delicious mashed potatoes. Please enjoy this lamb bourguignon this season. It's so delicious. Bon appetit.